Okay, so sharing this recipe is like giving you a drop of my heart because it is genuinely my very favorite meal. Listen, I enjoy all my food. I do. I refuse to put anything in my mouth that is not good and enjoyable. This, though, just carries a very special place in my heart because it's just so good. You get to dip them and then dip them again. And it's just, what is it about the activity of taking something and dipping it into a creamy like sauce and eating it that is just so darn satisfying and enjoyable? I don't know, but here I am making carrot fries, and I cut them to be thin because I like them to cook fast. Mama doesn't like to wait long for her lunch. I've also never called myself Mama, and I'm never doing that again. Instant regret. Anyway, moving along, pretending that didn't happen. I lay them out on a baking sheet with parchment paper because I also don't like to clean, and if I can avoid it, I will. So lay them out. You don't want them to be super stacked up on top of each other. And then I spray down with olive oil and a bunch of everything bagel seasoning. And you will see that I cook smarter and not harder. So I made way more than I'm going to need because strangely enough, you guys, actually, never mind. You'll have to wait for my next video because I'm going to show you how I'm going to use those leftovers. And it's going to be even better than this meal. I know I said it was my favorite, but I forgot that there's one more that I like even more. This is going to be my protein. I almost lost my life getting these out, but I didn't. It was in service of my stomach, so it would have been worth it, but all is well. And that pan is going to be the death of me, and I'll tell you why here in a second, but here's my cheese. This counts as the rest of my protein because as I started to say, I think, now I can't remember, I eat a men's size protein for bright line eating because of my workouts. And this is going to be the death of me. I can't, I'm mad that I recorded it. Now just watching it is triggering those feelings that I was feeling earlier because I dropped my pan and it's not round and now the lid doesn't fit. Anyway, I added some time because the fries weren't not to the crispy level that I needed. And here you're going to see me making the sauce that I'm going to dip them in. I equal 1 ounce of these 2 items equaling my fat. So I've got sriracha mayo and then special sauce by Sir Kensington. And then the remainder is just 2 ounces of whatever hot sauces I feel like using, as well as jalapeno juice and salsa. And you guys, this is my favorite dip. Every time I change it up and every time it's just as good. Like the ingredients don't have to be, it's not a science. So there's my fries done. I'm going to plate 10 ounces of them, and it's going to be one of the most beautiful things you've ever seen in your whole life. It's also going to taste like one of the most beautiful things you've ever tasted in your whole life. There's my dipping sauce. There's my less than appealing burger. It really wasn't that good. Don't go buying them, I promise, but it was a way to get cheese in my mouth, so it was worth it. And this was so good. If you stick around, I'm going to show you how I make carrot nacho fries. So bomb.